Lord, I thank you for ushering me into this new year of divine possibilities. I declare that in 2025, I will rise with boldness, courage, and divine insight. I release every burden from the past year and walk into this new season with a cleansed heart and focused mind. Let my goals align with heaven's agenda. Let doors that were once shut swing open without resistance. I refuse to carry cycles of stagnation, delay, or disappointment into this year. I welcome divine momentum, and I declare that every step I take will be laced with your wisdom, power, and presence. Father, I stand at the threshold of 2025 with holy expectation. I commit every day of this year into your hands. Go before me and clear the path. Let every mountain become level ground. Let every valley rise up with grace. Let this be a year of intentional growth, spiritual depth, and divine encounters. I declare that I will no longer live on autopilot. Awaken my spirit to purpose. Let distractions lose their grip over me. I embrace focus. I embrace excellence. I embrace your divine strategy to win in every area of my life. Lord, as I enter into this year, I silence every voice of fear, doubt, and confusion. I reject every lie spoken over my destiny. I decree that 2025 is not a year of survival, but a year of supernatural advancement. Let what I plant this year multiply beyond measure. Let this be the year I finally see the fruit of my prayers, my tears, and my sacrifices. I rebuke every force that would seek to delay me. Let divine speed rest upon me. I walk in accuracy, I speak with authority, and I move with the backing of heaven. Father, I release every self-limiting belief that held me captive in previous seasons. In 2025, I will think like a kingdom ambassador. I will dream bigger, believe deeper, and walk with greater confidence. I ask you to break every invisible chain that has kept me beneath my potential. Let this be the year I walk unapologetically in my calling. Let old insecurities die. Let every inferior mindset be dismantled. I am chosen, called, and equipped to take territory, and this year I will see it unfold. God, I dedicate this entire year to you. Sanctify my schedule, my relationships, my work, and my rest. Let my priorities reflect your will. Don't let me chase shadows when you've called me to carry light. Help me manage my time with divine wisdom. Let procrastination fall off of me. Let every assignment you give me in 25 be completed with diligence, accuracy, and supernatural excellence. I receive the grace to finish strong in everything I begin this year. Lord, I ask for emotional healing and restoration in 25. Heal every wound I've ignored, every scar I've buried, and every ache I've silenced. Let this be a year where I become emotionally whole, not just externally strong. Teach me how to guard my heart without hardening it. Teach me how to love myself without shame. Let peace flood every room of my soul. I reject anxiety, depression, and internal chaos. I choose stability, clarity, and a sound mind as my daily portion. Father, in this year, cover me and those I love under your divine protection. Shield us from tragedy, disaster, and every plan of destruction. I decree that no accident, sickness, or sudden sorrow shall locate my household. I plead divine protection over my home, my travels, my health, and my rest. Let angelic forces surround me like a firewall. I declare that in 25, I will dwell in safety, and no evil will come near my dwelling place. God, awaken my creativity in 25. Let this be the year my hands produce what my heart has long carried. Give me divine ideas that are solutions to real problems. Breathe on my gifts and talents. Let the world see the beauty of what you've planted inside me. I will no longer hide in the background. I receive the courage to create, to share, and to shine without fear. Let my voice be heard and my impact be felt across generations. Lord, align my relationships in 2025. Remove every counterfeit connection. Expose every hidden agenda. Strengthen the divine connections you've placed in my life. I ask for friends who sharpen me, mentors who guide me, and partners who support me. Teach me how to be discerning, how to set boundaries, and how to love wisely. Let every relational decision I make this year bring me closer to purpose and not further from it. Father, in this new year, bless the work of my hands, whether in business, employment, ministry, or education. Let my efforts yield supernatural returns. I rebuke the spirit of lack, toil, and fruitless labor. I declare that my income will multiply, my resources will increase, and my hands will lack no good thing. I will not labor in vain. Let favor locate me in boardrooms, contracts, interviews, and every place where decisions are made. God, let 2025 be the year of radical obedience. Even when it's uncomfortable, even when it doesn't make sense, I choose to trust you fully. Teach me how to hear your voice clearly. Train my spirit to respond quickly. I refuse to delay my own blessings by holding on to my own way. I surrender my will to your divine instruction. Let every step I take this year be a testimony of surrendered strength. Lord, I consecrate my thoughts for this year. Let my mind be an altar where only truth is allowed to dwell. I cast down every intrusive thought, every lie, and every toxic pattern. I refuse to let 2025 be a battleground of mental warfare. I receive divine peace, renewed thoughts, and sanctified imagination. Let my mind work for me, not against me. Let this be the year I think at a higher level and live from a place of clarity. Father, teach me how to rest this year, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Let 2025 be the year I no longer find identity in busyness. Teach me the rhythm of grace. Help me withdraw when necessary and reflect without guilt and recharge with purpose. I rebuke burnout and overwhelm. I embrace rhythms that nourish my soul. Rest. I will be restored, renewed, and revived for the journey ahead. God, I release the past with finality. I won't carry old betrayal, expired friendships, or unresolved grief into this year. I leave behind what didn't serve me and make room for what's divinely assigned. Let 2025 be the year I stop bleeding in silence and start blooming in strength. I trust that you are the God who makes all things new, including my heart, my mindset, and my story. Lord, amplify my voice in 2025. Let what I carry find the right audience. Let my words bring healing, wisdom, and direction. I decree that I will no longer play small or stay silent. Open doors of influence, platforms of purpose, and stages of significance where my voice is needed. Let my message carry weight and my presence provoke change. In this year, I will not shrink. I will soar. Father, raise me up as a solution bearer in this year. Let me be known not just for talent, but for impact. Let the work I do become an answer to someone's pain. In every environment I enter, let transformation follow me. Use me to lift burdens, break chains, and spark vision. Let 2025 be the year I don't just survive. I serve, I stretch, and I shift atmospheres for your glory. God, awaken my spiritual hunger. Let this be the year I go deeper in prayer, stronger in faith, and bolder in the spirit. Don't let me settle for surface-level encounters. Take me to the deep waters of revelation. Let the fire on my altar never burn out. I will not live off past breakthroughs. I seek new oil, fresh fire, and greater intimacy with you every day of this year. Lord, correct my posture in 2025. Let me walk humbly, love deeply, serve faithfully, and give generously. Let pride die in me. Let entitlement vanish. I choose the low road of service and the high calling of obedience. Let this be the year I reflect your nature in everything I do. Not for applause, not for recognition, but because it is who I am in you. Father, restore the years that felt lost. Let 2025 be the year of supernatural redemption. What was taken, let it be returned in double. What was delayed, let it come suddenly. What was broken, let it be rebuilt stronger. I refuse to believe that it's too late. I decree that nothing is wasted, and everything is being worked for my good and your glory. God, let this be the year of peace that surpasses understanding. Not the peace that comes from circumstances, but the peace that comes from your presence. Let storms come if they must, but let my heart remain anchored. I declare that anxiety will not own me, chaos will not distract me. 2025 will be a year of supernatural stillness, unwavering faith, and unshakable joy rooted in you. Lord, I step into this new year with a hunger for divine transformation. Let this be the year that I no longer live beneath my potential, or settle for what's convenient instead of what's God ordained. Let every area of my life align with heaven's blueprint. I declare that 2025 is not a year of compromise or confusion, but a year of intentional direction, purity of purpose, and unwavering focus. Let every counterfeit assignment be exposed. Let clarity flood every decision. Let this be the year that I walk fully into who I was created to be, with power, integrity, and divine momentum. Father, I declare that this year shall be marked by supernatural provision. Let my needs be met before I even ask. Open doors I didn't knock on. Cancel debts I thought I'd carry forever. Raise unexpected support from unexpected places. Teach me how to steward abundance. Let every financial seed I plant this year multiply. Let 2025 be the year I become a lender and not a borrower, a giver and not just a receiver. Let streams of income flow freely. Let opportunities find me. Let every act of faith attract undeniable favor. I reject lack, and I embrace overflow, not for luxury, but for kingdom advancement. God, let 2025 be the year my family experiences generational healing. God, let 2025 be the year my family experiences generational healing. I stand in the gap for every broken bond, every unspoken pain, and every historical wound that has lingered through the years. Let this be the year where restoration's not just talked about, but lived out. Mend the hearts that don't know how to say sorry. Heal the minds that don't know how to let go. Reconnect what was severed by offense. Unite what was scattered by pride. Let love return to the center. Let forgiveness flow freely. Let my family become a testimony of wholeness, not trauma. Lord, elevate my standards in this new year. Let me no longer settle for mediocrity, shallow connections, or compromised values. Give me the strength to walk away from what no longer reflects your glory. Teach me how to wait with dignity. Teach me how to choose peace over pressure. Let 2025 be the year I attract what aligns with my destiny, not what distracts from it. I will not be fooled by appearances or manipulated by temporary desires. I receive grace to stand tall, move wisely, and expect more because I am worthy of more in you. Father, awaken the warrior within me this year. Let every dormant gift rise to life. Let the parts of me that have been numbed by discouragement awaken with new strength. I decree that I will fight for my vision, my joy, my health, my relationships, and my purpose with divine boldness. Let every stronghold crumble beneath my prayers. Let every generational chain lose its grip at the sound of my voice. I refuse to live passively when heaven has equipped me for battle. Let this be the year that I fight with faith and win with power. God, I ask for divine strategy this year. Not just ideas, not just inspiration, but blueprints straight from heaven. Show me how to move, when to speak, what to build, and when to be still. Let 2025 be the year where I don't just move fast, but move right. I cancel the assignment of trial and error living. I embrace wisdom beyond my years and understanding beyond my education. Download the next steps into my spirit. Let me be 5 steps ahead of every attack. Let me be fully prepared for every opportunity. I will not be caught off guard. Lord, I dedicate my health to you in 25. Let this be the year I prioritize wellness in body, mind, and soul. I rebuke every diagnosis, every imbalance, every hidden condition, and every sudden affliction. Let strength flow through my bones. Let healing arise in every cell. Teach me how to nourish my body and steward my health with discipline. I will not collapse under exhaustion. I will not ignore warning signs. I will walk in divine energy, stability, and longevity. Let my body carry my assignment with grace and endurance. Father, bless my environment this year. Let every space I enter be filled with your peace. Let my home be a sanctuary, not a battlefield. Let every room carry your presence. Let my workspace be free from toxicity and distraction. Remove chaos, clutter, and conflict. Release order, clarity, and calm. Let the atmosphere around me reflect what you're doing inside me. I declare that in 25, I will dwell in places of peace, progress, and purpose. I will not adapt to dysfunction. I will create spaces that reflect heaven on earth. God, train my character in 25. Don't just elevate me, mature me. Teach me how to handle honor without arrogance, pressure without panic, and growth without greed. Let humility be my foundation. Let integrity be my compass. Let patience be my process. Shape my personality until it reflects your heart. I want to grow, but not at the cost of my soul. I want to shine, but not at the expense of my values. Let every door I walk through be one I'm prepared to handle. Lord, let this be the year of hidden miracles. Even when I don't see it coming, let breakthroughs find me in secret places. Let closed cases reopen. Let denied requests be approved. Let forgotten prayers be answered. Let this be the year I'm shocked by how good you are. Let my testimony be so unusual that even those who doubted me are forced to acknowledge your hand. Let private prayers turn into public praise. Let this be the year I am surprised by sudden joy, sudden healing, sudden elevation. Father, give me discernment this year. Sharpen my senses. Let me see beneath the surface and hear beyond the noise. Protect me from wrong turns disguised as opportunities. Help me detect manipulation early. Let my spirit be sensitive to red flags and divine nudges. Let me discern people, seasons, and timing. I will not be deceived by familiarity or pressured by trends. In 25, I will make wise decisions guided by the Spirit, not emotions. I will not repeat old mistakes. God, restore my hope in 25. Where disappointment made me numb, breathe life again. Where delays made me doubt, stir my faith again. Let hope be the lens through which I see everything this year. I refuse to live jaded. I reject the lie that nothing will change. I embrace the truth that anything is possible. Even when evidence is lacking, I will hope. Even when odds are stacked, I will hope. Let hope anchor me, fuel me, and sustain me through every high and low. Lord, expand my vision this year. Stretch my capacity. Remove the limitations I've placed on myself and the ones I've allowed others to put on me. Let 2025 be the year I dream bigger, plan larger, and build higher. I refuse to be boxed in. I refuse to shrink to fit comfort zones. I will take bold steps. I will break generational ceilings. I will pioneer new paths. My vision will not be small because the God behind it is limitless. Father, release divine partnerships into my life this year. Connect me with builders, dreamers, doers, and destiny helpers. Let every connection be fruitful. Let divine collaboration replace isolation. Surround me with people who speak life, who sharpen vision, who elevate my standard. Remove leeches, energy drainers, and vision killers. Let this be the year I thrive in community, accountability, and divine synergy. Where I was once alone, let me now walk with purpose-driven allies. God, teach me financial stewardship this year. Let me not only receive wealth, but manage it with kingdom wisdom. Help me budget with discipline, invest with foresight, and give with joy. Break every pattern of waste, mismanagement, and impulse. Let this be the year I build legacy, not just lifestyle. Let money serve my mission, not master my heart. I declare that my finances will grow, stabilize, and glorify you in every transaction I make. Lord, protect my peace in 25. Let me no longer entertain chaos in the name of loyalty. Give me permission to walk away from what disturbs my soul. Guard my emotional boundaries. Let me not confuse stress with productivity. Let me not mistake busyness for purpose. I choose rest, simplicity, and alignment over chaos, clutter, and confusion. Let peace rule my calendar, my conversations, and my conscience this year. Father, make me fruitful in silence. Let everything I do this year grow, even in seasons where I'm unseen. Let my roots go deep. Let my progress be steady. Let my results speak when my name is not called. Teach me to trust the process when applause is absent. Let this be the year I grow more in hidden spaces than I ever did in visible ones. Let the silent seasons be sacred. God, teach me to pray more deeply this year. Let prayer be my lifestyle, not my emergency plan. Let my words carry weight in the Spirit. Let my communion with you be constant, authentic, and fierce. I don't just want to talk at you. I want to walk with you. Let my secret place become my source of strength. Let prayer unlock doors that hustle never could. Let 2025 be the year I become a warrior on my knees. Lord, let this be the year I love boldly. Let love lead my words, actions, decisions, and responses. Let bitterness find no place in me. Let grudges fall powerless. Let offense have no grip. Teach me how to love those who are difficult. Teach me how to love without fear. Teach me how to love myself without shame. Let 25 be a year where love flows like a river and heals everything in its path. Father, breathe on every dream in me that's been dormant. Let this be the year that visions come alive, ideas get executed, and purpose finds movement. I speak life to every plan I abandoned out of fear, every calling I avoided out of doubt. Let 2025 be the year I stop waiting for the perfect conditions and start creating in faith. I will not let my dreams die in the notebook. They will rise, take form, and walk in the earth with power and clarity. Lord, cause every buried gift in me to rise in 2025. Let untapped skills, silent passions, and overlooked strengths emerge with power and purpose. Awaken what has been dormant due to fear, rejection, or forgetfulness. Let me rediscover talents that were hidden by survival and refine gifts that were abandoned by discouragement. I call forth the creativity, brilliance, and innovation you've planted within me. Let this year be marked by unveiling, discovery, and fearless expression of everything you entrusted to my hands before I was born. Father, rebuild my self-worth in this year. Uproot every lie that has convinced me I am not enough. Let every negative word spoken over me lose its grip, and let truth shape how I see myself. I declare that I am valuable not because of what I do, but because of who I am in your design. Restore my voice, my identity, and my confidence. Let me walk with dignity that cannot be diminished by rejection. Let my inner foundation be built on divine affirmation, not human validation. God, shield my spirit from invisible warfare in 2025. Let me not be unaware of subtle attacks, emotional sabotage, or demonic manipulations sent to drain my joy or distort my perspective. Guard my dreams while I sleep and my atmosphere while I move. Let every unseen trap be exposed before it activates. Protect my spiritual borders and fortify me with discernment. Let my spirit be alert and strong so I am never caught off guard by sudden battles or quiet deception. Lord, let my lifestyle reflect intentional excellence this year. Teach me to care deeply about details, consistency, and presentation, not for performance, but as a reflection of stewardship. Let my daily habits, work ethic, conversations, and surroundings reflect order and care. I will no longer live haphazardly or delay excellence for a future version of myself. This year, excellence will be my standard, my rhythm, and my witness to the world of who I serve and represent. Father, help me release control in 25. Let me not try to force outcomes, manipulate timing, or hold on to what you've asked me to surrender. Teach me how to trust you in the unknown and rest in what I cannot change. Let me let go of the fear that drives perfectionism and trust the process even when it feels slow. Break the idol of self-dependence and fill my heart with holy surrender. In yielding, I find strength. In surrender, I find security. God, open new realms of favor in this year that were previously inaccessible to me. Let my name be spoken with honor in circles I've never entered. Let unseen eyes discover the work of my hands and respond with open doors. Let recommendations rise in unexpected places. Let my efforts attract the attention of helpers, leaders, and influencers assigned to support my next level. I decree that I am marked for favor, covered in grace, and ready for sudden elevation in places that once ignored me. Lord, silence every internal voice that tells me I am unworthy of good things. Dismantle the inner critic, silence the voice of condemnation, and quiet the echo of past failures. Let my self-talk be healed and aligned with truth. Teach me to speak life over myself, to affirm progress, even in small steps, and to believe I am a vessel of value. Let no blessing be blocked by low self-esteem or hidden shame. I embrace a mindset of worthiness rooted in grace. Father, sharpen my focus in 2025. Let every distraction lose its hold. Break the power of entertainment that wastes my hours, relationships that drain my energy, and habits that erode my progress. Let this year be productive, not just busy. Let me achieve with intention, not exhaustion. I will no longer live scattered or unfocused. Teach me the power of presence, the beauty of simplicity, and the discipline of choosing what matters over what is popular. God, create divine intersections in my journey this year. Let me be in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people for the right reason. Let chance encounters become lifelong alignments. Let one decision shift the entire trajectory of my calling. Orchestrate divine delays to protect me and divine speed to propel me. I welcome holy serendipity, the moments that prove you were always 10 steps ahead of my planning. Lord, breathe clarity over every area that has been clouded by confusion. Let 2025 be the year I no longer wrestle with double-mindedness. Speak so clearly that there is no room for doubt. Make my options plain. Let indecision dissolve in the light of revelation. Remove every fog of emotional clutter and let wisdom rise like the sun at dawn. I declare that my path is visible, my mind is focused, and my decisions are rooted in peace and precision. Father, raise my financial intelligence this year. Let me grow in knowledge, stewardship, saving, investment, and giving. I reject cycles of financial ignorance. Open my eyes to wise opportunities. Teach me how to say no without guilt, and guide me into sustainable wealth building. Let 25 be the year I handle money with integrity and strategy. I call forth streams of income that are ethical, scalable, and stable. I choose wisdom over waste and increase over indulgence. God, refine my language in 2025. Let my words carry healing, hope, and purpose. Let me speak blessings, not curses. Let my vocabulary shift my atmosphere. My thoughts shape my language, and my declarations reflect my destiny. I reject sarcasm that wounds, gossip that weakens, and complaints that pollute. Teach me to speak like royalty, honoring who I am and who you are. Let my words be salt and light in every space I enter. Lord, grant me consistency in this year. Let me not start with fire and end in fatigue. Let daily faithfulness replace bursts of emotional effort. Let my habits reflect maturity. Build in me a steady hand, a committed heart, and a resilient mind. Let momentum be sustained. I will not crash after a high. I will not fall back after rising. This year, I will keep showing up, keep pushing forward, and keep walking out what I've declared in private. Father, release me from the opinions of others. Break every invisible leash tied to human approval. Teach me how to live authentically without fear of being misunderstood. Let this year mark my freedom from performance. Let my confidence come from alignment, not applause. I will no longer edit myself to gain access or shrink to fit someone else's comfort zone. I step into 2025 fully, freely, and unapologetically. God, let me be trusted with spiritual responsibility this year. Make me reliable in prayer, dependable in service, and consistent in the small things. Build in me the character that can carry your glory without contamination. Give me assignments that stretch me but don't destroy me. Let me be found faithful when no one's watching and humble when honor finds me. Use me in quiet places before you promote me to greater stages. Lord, unlock the creativity that solves problems. Let 2025 be filled with new models, new methods, and new visions birthed through divine insight. Let my ideas not just entertain, but transform. Let my innovations meet real needs and point people back to you. Inspire me with blueprints no one has seen. Let me see solutions in what others overlook. Let the work of my hands carry originality, impact, and prophetic relevance. Father, restore emotional boundaries where they've been violated. Let this be the year I learn how to say no without shame, walk away without guilt, and protect my peace without apology. Let me not confuse people-pleasing with kindness. Teach me how to love others without losing myself. I will not be drained by chaos or consumed by other people's dysfunction. My heart will be open, but guarded by wisdom and discernment. God, let my testimony be undeniable this year. Let what you do in my life be so visible, so miraculous, and so specific that even doubters are silenced. Let my process produce proof. Let every private struggle produce public victory. I declare that you are writing a story that can't be denied, manipulated, or silenced. My life will be evidence of divine faithfulness, and no one will be able to explain it without pointing back to you. Lord, expand my emotional intelligence in 25. Help me read the room, listen deeply, and respond wisely. Let me be slow to speak and quick to understand. Let my emotions be submitted to the Holy Spirit. Teach me to handle confrontation with grace and disagreement with maturity. Let my emotional growth match my spiritual fire. In every conversation and connection, let empathy guide me and wisdom protect me. Father, lead me into the wilderness only if it births purpose. I don't pray for easy. I pray for necessary. If silence shapes me, lead me there. If pruning is the price for fruitfulness, I yield to it. Let me not avoid discomfort if it holds destiny. Use every trial as training ground. Use every delay as preparation. Let 2025 be the year I trust the process, knowing you are producing something greater than what I can see now. Lord, grant me the courage to walk through doors I once felt unqualified to enter. Let 2025 be the year I stop second-guessing myself and start showing up in places you've already prepared for me. Remove hesitation that stems from past rejection. Dismantle imposter syndrome that whispers lies into my confidence. I will no longer reject opportunities because of outdated insecurities. Let me embrace the boldness to say yes to what's already been confirmed in heaven. Let my steps be fearless, even when they feel unfamiliar. Father, establish boundaries that preserve my mental and spiritual health. Let 2025 be the year I no longer stretch myself to the point of burnout in the name of obligation. Teach me to say no with love and yes with wisdom. Let me prioritize purpose over pressure and clarity over chaos. I refuse to be overwhelmed by the needs of others while neglecting the health of my own soul. I invite your order into every area of my time, energy, and emotional space. God, align my emotions with your truth. Let 2025 be the year I no longer live at the mercy of fluctuating feelings. Teach me how to anchor myself in spiritual truth even when my emotions try to pull me in the opposite direction. Let me discern the difference between divine conviction and emotional impulse. I will not let discouragement speak louder than destiny. Let this be the year I master emotional stewardship and walk in unwavering stability. Lord, unlock international influence. Let 2025 be the year my voice, my work, and my testimony reach across borders. Let my message transcend language, culture, and location. I call forth divine opportunities to minister, impact, and influence globally. Let digital platforms carry my voice to places my feet have not yet touched. I declare that what I carry is not limited by geography. I embrace a global mantle, a kingdom mindset, and worldwide purpose in this season. Father, Break the addiction to validation. Let 2025 be the year I no longer hunger for approval from people who were never assigned to confirm me. Let me recognize that heaven has already said yes. I don't need applause to move, permission to speak, or confirmation to begin. I walk boldly because I'm affirmed by the one who called me. Let every craving for acceptance be replaced with contentment in divine approval. God, redeem every moment I thought was wasted. Let this be the year that missed chances become new beginnings and closed chapters become testimonies. Let the pain I once endured become the platform I now stand on. I declare that nothing is beyond your power to restore. I release regret and embrace resurrection. Let the years that were lost to fear, failure, or delay now yield supernatural fruit. What seemed like waste will now become evidence of grace. Lord, increase my capacity to love without fear. Let 2025 be the year I love without defensiveness, give without keeping score, and serve without needing recognition. Heal every space in me that was wounded by betrayal or misunderstood loyalty. Teach me how to love again with wisdom and boundaries, but also with boldness and compassion. Let perfect love cast out fear from my relationships, my expectations, and my heart. Father, open the floodgates of resources assigned to my assignment. Let 2025 be the year that provision flows freely for every vision you've given me. I will not beg for support nor manipulate to survive. I declare supernatural sponsorship, divine investors, surprise partnerships, and financial increase with purpose. Let provision chase me down because my hands are faithful, my heart is aligned, and my motives are pure. I receive all that is needed to build what you've placed in my spirit. God, teach me to hear your whisper even in the noise. Let 2025 be the year I become tuned in to your voice above all others. Silence distractions that fight for my attention. Dismantle every competing frequency. Let your voice be so clear that I can't ignore it. Give me divine ears to hear strategies, redirections, and confirmations. I declare that I will not move by assumption. I will move by revelation. Lord, birth new discipline in my daily life. Let this be the year I conquer inconsistency, break laziness, and develop habits that align with destiny. Teach me how to master the minutes so I can fulfill the mission. Let my mornings begin with intention and my nights end with purpose. Let structure become my friend. I no longer live in cycles of starting and stopping. I live in sustained obedience. Father, raise me into leadership roles that reflect the mantle on my life. Let 2025 be the year I stop hiding behind potential and step fully into authority. Position me to influence with integrity, lead with love, and steward influence with humility. Let every hidden leader inside of me arise. I declare that I am not too young, too old, too late, or too broken to lead what you've called me to lead. God, let restoration flow through my hands. Let 2025 be the year I don't just receive healing, I become an agent of it. Let my presence restore peace, my words spark hope, and my actions bring comfort to the broken. Teach me how to carry healing in ordinary places. Let restoration be released in boardrooms, living rooms, and coffee shops through me. I am not just a receiver. I am a restorer. Lord, let purpose interrupt every plan I made without you. I give you permission to override my calendar, dismantle my goals, and redirect my focus if it means I'll walk in alignment. Let 2025 be the year I'm interrupted by divine purpose. Let divine frustration replace comfort that keeps me in disobedience. I'd rather be uncomfortable in your will than successful outside of it. Wreck every plan that you didn't author. Father, crown my year with visibility that honors you. Let 2025 be the year I rise, not for fame, but for impact. Place my name in rooms where influence flows, but let my posture remain humble and my motives remain pure. Let opportunities multiply, platforms expand, and doors swing wide, but let my character grow even faster. Make me visible, but keep me grounded. Elevate me, but never let me drift. God, saturate my dreams with divine strategy. Let my sleep become sacred space where you reveal next steps, divine warnings, creative ideas, and prophetic solutions. Let 2025 be the year that dreams are no longer forgotten or dismissed. Give me clarity when I rise, interpretation without confusion, and boldness to act on what I've seen. Let dreams not only comfort me, they will command me. Lord, teach me how to protect the oil on my life. Let 2025 be the year I stop wasting anointing in places that drain me. Let me be wise about who I pour into, where I plant, and what I entertain. Let me not cheapen what cost me something. Let me value intimacy with you so deeply that I no longer cast pearls before swine. I protect the anointing, I preserve the call, and I walk with holy discernment. Father, prepare me for what I've been praying for. Let 2025 not just be the year of answers, but the year I'm ready to carry the weight of those answers. Build my capacity before the blessing arrives. Develop the version of me that can handle the platform, the marriage, the business, or the elevation without breaking. Let me not sabotage the answer because I neglected preparation. God, let acceleration locate my purpose. Let 2025 be the year I experience the fast-forwarding hand of God. What would take others a decade, let me do in a year. Not through shortcuts, but through favor, obedience, and timing. Let the wind of heaven carry me where hustle cannot. I declare divine momentum over my assignment. No more crawling, no more delay, no more detour. I move with speed and precision. Lord, make me emotionally fluent. Let this be the year I understand my inner world and respond with wisdom, not reactivity. Let 2025 be marked by emotional maturity, healed responses, and internal security. Let me name my emotions, process them with truth, and communicate them with grace. I will not be tossed by mood swings or manipulated by unresolved pain. I choose emotional growth in every area of my life. Father, let divine instruction guide my financial decisions. Let 2025 be the year I consult you before I spend, invest, give, or expand. Let every financial move be rooted in revelation, not impulse. Give me long-term vision, spiritual insight, and practical discipline. I will no longer chase trends or rush because of pressure. I declare that my finances are submitted, sanctified, and strategic in every decision I make this year. Heavenly Father, as I commit every word, every declaration, and every desire from this year of prayer into your sovereign hands, I seal 2025 with divine expectation and holy surrender. Let everything I've spoken, dreamed, and believed in alignment with your will be established in the earth with power, clarity, and acceleration. Let this year carry undeniable evidence that you have gone before me, prepared the way, and opened doors no man can shut. I decree that 2025 is not just another year. It is a divine turning point, a prophetic crossover into deeper purpose, greater intimacy with you, an extraordinary manifestation of the promises you've spoken over my life. I walk boldly, covered in grace, clothed in favor, and led by the Holy Spirit every step of the way. Every day of this year shall be marked by answered prayers, divine encounters, and irreversible breakthroughs. I declare this is my year of establishment, expansion, elevation, and evidence, and it shall not be otherwise in Jesus' mighty name.